guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video on a 4-month update for this little guy right here. He turned 4 months last week on Monday on the 21st. So we are in the living room for this video because I wanted to have this little guy on camera. I thought that my previous update were really unpersonal because I was not showing him in the camera. And I thought it would be better to have him in the videos for the updates and favorites, and also for the favorites at the end I will be like showing him in the favorites as well. So this way you're gonna see like what the favorite products are and how he plays with them for the most part, and I will have everything linked down below for you guys. So I am going to talk quickly about how he's been doing over the last month. I'm gonna try to keep him up in frame, but he's kind of a heavy baby. So we had our doctor's appointment last week. He is currently weighing 18 pounds and I think 12 ounces, so he's almost 19 pounds at this point. He's quite a big baby. He is in the like 95 percentile for his weight, and he's in somewhere between 50 and 75 percentile for his length. So it's really more on the large side than on the long side. He is super healthy. Everything is doing great with him. His motor skills, everything are doing awesome. He is grasping, as you can totally see right here. He was grasping in the last update as well. He is now starting to play with his hands a lot more open than he used to be. So he's like having a lot more control over his body than he used to. He is now flipping from his back to his sides on both sides. Previously he was only doing it on one side. He was only flipping to his right. Now he's flipping to his right and to his left, and he's starting to sit with just a little bit of help. So if I like sit in between my legs, he will stand seated without more help. He doesn't need anything in his back, just something to hold at his waist, and he's able to sit that way. I'm just gonna give him a little toy so we're gonna be okay with this. So yeah, he has been doing great with that. He started flipping from his stomach onto his back whenever we're doing tummy time. He's done it twice, 2 or 3 times so far, but he just gets super scared when he does it. It's really uncontrolled, as when he flips from his back to his side, he is in control. But when he flips from his tummy to his back, he doesn't do it in control, so it really scares him off, and he usually cries afterwards. That being said, so that's pretty much like the new things that he's been doing. He's been starting to laugh also a lot more, which is really funny. It's like the cutest sound I've ever heard. But yeah, he's been laughing more now. He is not like in total control of his emotions, but he's starting to control them a little bit more and find stuff funny and all of that. Aside from that, I'm going to talk about like sleeping and feeding. So in terms of sleeping, he's been sleeping pretty well right now. He's sleeping either throughout the whole night from like 8 o'clock until 7 in the morning, or sometimes he will wake up once during the night. There are a few nights where he wakes up a little bit more than just once throughout the night, but for the most part he's been waking up like either 0 to 1 time per night, so that's awesome. In terms of napping, he's doing 1 nap in the morning. Usually it's like a 45-minute nap, and then he has a long nap in the afternoon that's usually like 3 hours long, and then a short 30 to 45 minute nap in the evening. That has been doing great. Typically the first nap of the day and the last nap of the day we'll do on me, because in the first nap usually he's overtired by that time, and I don't want to like risk him waking up when I'm putting it in his crib, so I will keep him on me for that 35-minute nap. And then the last nap of the day, I also usually keep him on me just because I don't want him to oversleep and to screw up the nighttime routine. So that nap I keep him on me as well. But the long nap, he usually would nap in his crib for the 3-hour nap. I keep him on me until he's very much fallen asleep and has had enough to drink, and then I put him down for his nap, and he usually will get like 3 hours total during that nap, which is really good. In terms of feeding, he is still exclusively exclusively breastfeeding. We've talked with the doctor about starting feeding and stuff like that. I'm not sure yet if I want to do like solids right away or purees. The doctor is more on the puree side. She doesn't really know about the whole starting solids immediately thing. She's more of like what she learned in school is purees, so that's what she preaches. I'm not sure what I want to do about that yet, but I need to gather up the feeding supply. I need to get like a high chair and stuff like that for him for sure, because our chairs are white and I don't want to stain them with baby food and stuff like that, so a high chair will be a better option for us. Hello! So that's pretty much been it for the feeding. So that's pretty much been it. His temper started to change a little bit. Like sometimes when he doesn't get what he wants, he will get upset, which is something new. Like before he was just always happy. Now he's honestly, he's pretty much always happy. He's a great baby, but from time to time he will have a fit and just start yelling. He realized this month also that he could yell, and he's been like playing with his vocal cords a lot. He is not babbling more than he used to. He's babbling normally. I feel that I'm not talking with him enough. Like throughout the day when we're alone, I don't know, I guess I don't know what to tell him, so there are times where I forget to talk to him. Like sometimes I'm in my mind and I don't talk a lot, and I feel like maybe he's lacking on that department because of me, but like motor skills are doing great. It's just really the talking that I don't do it enough, so I think he's not getting enough of it. I get his 4-month vaccines tomorrow, so that will be another episode that we're gonna have to deal with. I hate getting those vaccines, but it has to be done, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for his update. Now I'm gonna get into the favorites. So the first favorite that I have, I will insert, I will be popping up in the screen, is a calendar. It's a baby calendar. I thought it would be a great idea to get because I totally suck about like keeping notes down on tracking like how he's been doing and stuff like that. But this like allows me to like write down the first stuff of everything that he's doing to have like that as a keepsake. A baby book to me wasn't a good idea because I don't write enough in it. So I thought it would be a waste, but the calendar seemed like a good idea. It's easier, it's very to the point. Like a few statements that you can fill in, like new things I'm learning this month and sounds I'm making and something cute that I did and stuff like that. Then you have a spot with a little picture in which you are supposed to put a picture of your kiddo, and then you have like a blank calendar where you write down the dates and the month and like his weight and length in there. And then at the end of the calendar, you have all sorts of little stickers that you can peel and put on special dates. So you have like first visitors and learns to crawl and sleep through the night, stuff like that that you can just stick right there. And you still have a memento of like his first years. So that's what we got, and I really liked mine. So this has been our playing setup for most of the 3 to 4 month mark. I usually put him on a like lightweight blanket because if he spits up or anything, it's easier to clean up, and also he likes grabbing the blanket and playing with the blanket, putting it to his mouth and stuff like that. On the toys that he's been really loving, he's been loving that little rattle ball. This is an O-ball with the rattles. He loves that thing. It's really easy for him to grab, and he just like usually will like poke his tongue through it, and it's really funny to see. So that's one of the toys that he's been playing with a ton. He's still playing a lot with the playmat, but like in terms of specific new toys that he's been playing with, that's been one of them. Another thing that he's been really liking are books. So we have this one, which is a Winnie the Pooh book. He really likes it because it's crunchy and it has different little textures and stuff like that in it. And he can grab it on his own and play with it because it's super lightweight. But we also use other types of books. We have the types of books that I can read to him. And I have a few other examples right here of books that we do play with. These ones are like cardboards. Then we have like the back books. And we have the like indestructible ones with like the pages. We've been playing with all sorts of them. We really like all types of books at this point. The last type of toy that he's been liking are these blocks. He especially likes the ones that are crinkly. I don't know if he's gonna reach for it. These are some of the ones that he really enjoys. Crinkly toys he's been liking, and those are really lightweight and easy for him to grip. And one that I forgot to mention are like these different little rings. You can use them to like hook stuff onto the play yard, or just to do like long stretch of those. He will play with those and find them really funny as well. So these have been the books that these has pretty much been the toys that he's been reaching for throughout the last month. This is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments on this new type of in the new style of updates that I'm filming, let me know if you like these better than the previous style. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.